Testing. Yo.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, sound good. Well, tell me if you can hear this. You can hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
We live and direct, Walt.
Yes, sir.
Smoke Black, I'm a Smoke Black. Session radio, you already know how to do. We smoke black with DJ Smoke Black. You already know how to go down. Your boy NRE, keeping the percolator. Around the corner, knock it a mean.
Please hang up and try again.
Hey, yo, what up, Smoke Session Radio, DJ Smoke Black, live and direct. You know what I'm saying? Let them know who on the line, Walt.
It's your boy, Mr. All Natral, calling straight out of Florida, originally from the Bronx, New York.
Where you at in Florida? Where at?
I'm in Fort Myers, Florida.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Fort
the Gulf
Myers
Coast.
in the building.
Yes, sir. All day, every day.
So what's going on out there, man? What's going on out there in the neck of the woods of Florida, Fort Myers? What's going on, Walt?
Oh, first and foremost, a lot of beautiful weather, a lot of beaches, a lot of heat. Yeah, definitely. This a nice atmosphere compared to the north. I left the north because I was tired of the snow and the gray skies. People don't realize that the weather plays a big part in your health and your mental state of mind. The snow lasts for too long out there, so if you notice, people leave during March because people start to get depressed because the winter lasts too long. Like I was in the north for years, and I will always start to get depressed when March came, and then I started to realize that's why everybody goes on vacation around that time, because they want to escape the snow and the gray skies. So I just transitioned out here for good, so I won't have to worry or think about dealing with going through that state of depression again.
I'm going to keep it 100, Walt. Like it said in the scriptures, man. As far as the weather is concerned, man, let me tell you something. The Most High going to change a lot of that because it's going to be cold where it's hot, and where it's hot, it's going to be cold.
Yeah. That's what the good book says. That's what it says. It definitely.
You know what I mean?
It definitely says that.
But I think as far as that's concerned, you in the belly of the beast. Wherever that shit going to turn up, wherever it's going to change up, it's probably going to be like Florida, Texas, shit like that. Word. You be like, yo.
Yeah. It's not funny that you mentioned that, but since you brought up that topic, they had a cold front in Texas. What was it, last year?
Right.
Where it snowed.
Yeah.
And like people died or whatever from that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know it was snowing and the people wasn't used to the snow.
They wasn't ready for that shit.
Yeah. And here in Florida, I was here, next month makes a year. So winter time, I say November, December, January, and February. It was cold out here. It gets cold out here. It goes to 30 degrees out here. I was actually kind of cold. I had a coat on and all that. I was like, see, people never talk about the cold weather in the South. They always just talk about, oh, it's too hot. They never mention about that. It cools down during the winter months.
Yeah, at night.
Yeah.
But when it get hot.
Oh, yeah. When I first got out here, I got out here in September of 21. And when I came out here, it was so hot, like the humidity, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. It was that I was like, oh, I see what people were talking about, but it was the humidity though. And like once that, I guess it was good that I came straight into that so I can experience it and know what it feels like and know that that was the hottest of the hot. And once I experienced that, it's like now when it's 90 degrees, 95 degrees, it's like it really doesn't bother me. Like I love the sun. We are people of the sun, people of color. Like we need vitamin D. We lack that. So you get what I'm saying? So it's just like I appreciate all this hot weather.
Yeah, we got that melon for that. We definitely got that melon. That melon
yes,
for
yes.
that.
Yes, definitely. Black don't crack. You already know.
So you moved out there about a year ago. Where you move from?
Oh, I moved from Connecticut. I moved from Waterbury, Connecticut. Yeah.
Connecticut is in the building. What's poppin'? Shout out to my peoples out there in Connecticut, man. Out there in Stanford. Out there, you know, seeing Bridgeport. I got a couple peoples out there. You know what I mean? What up? It's poppin'.
Yeah. Shout out to Waterbury. Then before that, I lived in New Hampshire and Vermont. Shout out to New Hampshire and shout out to Vermont. Shout
I know
out
it's
to
crazy out there.
Vermont.
So you left from New Hampshire, Vermont, to Florida. So what was you doing when you was in New Hampshire and Florida? Tell the people exactly what was you doing as far as, you know what I'm saying, work is concerned, as far as your brand. What was you doing?
Oh, well, as far as work, I'm a chef by trade. I've been cooking since I'm 10 years old, cooking for myself at first. You know, I love to eat, which as we all do. And I've been working out since I'm about 10 years old. So that goes neck and neck with cooking and working out. Goes like neck and neck. So the whole time I was in New Hampshire, I was working in restaurants. I'm a self-made chef, so I didn't go to school for it. I just worked in about 100 restaurants. I worked in old folks' homes. I worked in hospital kitchens. I worked in every type of kitchen you could think of.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Right now, working in the nursing homes and all that, especially getting a contract doing that. That's dope. That's good money.
Yeah. When I working in the nursing home in the kitchen as the head cook, that was my favorite job because I got to interact with the residents, with the older people. It was so beautiful. I would make their day. I would put a smile on their face because I'm one of those people. I'm uplifting. I love life, so I bring life to wherever I go. And I would love to see. I had loved to see me make them have a nice day or have a good day, especially when I'm on to cook. Because I would go around from like room to room and speak to them sometimes. And then let them know that I'm cooking. And so as soon as they see my face, they be like, oh, yes, you're here today to cook? Yes, I know my food's going to be amazing. And stuff like that is priceless. Like all the money in the world couldn't satisfy me as much as that did right there.
What was the type of stuff you was cooking for them? What was you cooking for them?
Oh, I was cooking like shepherd's pie, lasagnas, and it would all have like side dishes and salads, like vegetables, like mixed vegetables. I was making chicken franchise. I was making soups from scratch, everything from scratch. I was making clam chowders. I was making tomato bisque. I was making potato soup. I was making French onion soup. I was making everything for them. Whatever home cooked meals, nice, fresh home cooked meals from scratch.
For the people out there, you know what I'm saying, basically around in the Florida area, you know what I'm saying, that might want to, you know what I'm saying, talk with you or hook up a session with you, how can they get in contact with you?
You could get in contact with me, through email or I have a YouTube channel, Mr. All Natral, or my email is anthony.wavywhite@gmail.com, and I have another email, anthony.1580white at iCloud.com.
Now with the email, you gotta spell it out real quick. Spell it out real quick so make sure the people spell it right. You know what I'm saying?
All right. ANTHONY dot WAVEY at gmail.com.
Perfect.
My second email is ANTHONY dot 1580 WHITE at iCloud.com. And yes, I'm going to be making a new Instagram page, and my TikTok, I can't really remember. I know my TikTok is Mr All Natral, but it has some numbers on it. And Mr All Natural on YouTube is MR.ALLNATURAL. Yeah. MR.ALLNATURAL. Mr. All Natural.
Bet. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. Make sure the people got the, you know what I'm saying, where they can hit you. You know what I'm saying? Because you out there in Florida, a lot of people, they on their devices, you know what I'm saying? They on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, but that's dope. That's dope as far as, you know what I'm saying, cooking for the people, cooking, you know what I'm saying, being the head chef. You know what I'm saying? Is there anything you want to tell to, like, in the future, some of the kids growing up, as far as, like, making a big move, you know what I'm saying, doing the chefing? Anything you want to say real quick?
Oh, yeah, to the youth. I'm all about trying to save the youth. Definitely. What I got to say is to the youth is listen to your mother, listen to your parents, especially if you have some good parents, or listen to whoever you feel is a role model to you in a productive way. I know you might be going through something, because we all are, and you might want to take the fast way out, or you might want to look towards the streets. You might think the streets is cool because of the rap music you listen to, but take it from me. I've done 8 years in prison. It's not the way to go. You never know where that happened. So many people choose the route of the streets, and then they can't handle the pressure when the justice system comes to get them, and they fold and they start to tell on their friends.
Right.
You never know. Being caged up is not for us. It definitely takes us away from who we are. Some people can't handle it. It's just too much. It drives you crazy. So I would suggest that if you want to be a chef, I started off working in Wendy's. I remember my first job was in Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
I had just came home from prison, and I got a job in Wendy's, and then I just continued from right there. And you might start off washing dishes. That's the easy way to learn. Start off simple. Start off somewhere in the fast food. Or I don't recommend fast food, because I don't eat fast food no more. Like, fast food is killing us. But start off somewhere where there's a good whole nutritious restaurant where you could start off as prepping the food. You get what I'm saying? Or doing dishes. That way you can learn from everybody else around you that has more experience.
Right.
That's what it's about. You need to start small. You need to walk before you need to crawl before you walk. And then just be very observant. And you don't need to go to culinary. You don't need to go to culinary. The first step is don't pay to go to culinary, because you can't be successful starting off being in debt.
Yeah. See, now you dropping that shit. Huh? Hold on 1 second, Walt. Hold on 1 second. Now you dropping that shit right there.
Yeah. So don't take that route. You can easily learn just how I learned. By getting a job, observating, stay there for a couple of years, and then move on to the next. Move on to another job. because us as cooks and chefs, we get tired of cooking the same thing. So usually every cook or chef usually stays at a job for like 2 years because they tired of cooking the same thing and they want to build their culinary, so they move on to the next job. That's basically what I did. That's how I know so much. I've worked in 100, like I said, in 100 restaurants. You get what I'm saying? So I've picked up a little bit from everyone that I've worked with. That'd be my main objective. It's like, I'm gonna take what you know and add it to my repertoire. You get what I'm saying? And move on.
Real quick, I'm gonna play some commercials. About, 10, 20 seconds. We're gonna come right back, finish talking to the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm going nowhere, man. You in Smoke Session Radio, you know the flavor. It's going down so heavy. So mambo, soracha.
DJ Smoke Black, you already know it's Smokey is a motherfucker, you already know what it is. D-More finest, man. Slow Snoop from the ghetto, you hear me? Fucking jungle. And don't get it fucked up, you rockin' with DJ Smoke. It's Black out this motherfucker. Get your masses on, holla.
Broadcasting live from New York City. Silent Captivity, Smoke Session Radio with DJ Smoke Black.
What up, baby? It's DJ Drewski, Hot 97, the movement, heavy hitter DJs, but it's all about DJ Smoke Black and Smoke Session Radio. You are now locked in. You know the vibes. Wow.
Wine VS DJs are in the building.
You know what I'm saying? We back in the building. Yo, whoa, now you're talking that, you know what I'm saying? You're getting down to that, when you start talking about spending your money going to these culinary joints, you gotta learn hands-on, man. Especially us, black folk, you know what I'm saying? We pick up on everything. That's crazy you said that, because I heard that before, man. Start out as a dishwasher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Start out prepping the food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because every great chef is a great prepper and a great dishwasher. Because that's where you start from. And every great chef knows how to do everything in the kitchen and wants to lead by example. So if there's no one to do the dishes or there's no one to prep it, the chef is going to do it because he's the chef. He's the one with the most experience. Right. So he's supposed to know how to do everything and show the people that are under him that this is why I'm the head chef. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because I can do it all, and I'm going to lead the team to victory. You get what I'm saying? If we're short staff, I'm going to pick up that slack. That's what I'm there for, to lead by example.
Yeah, that'd be dope if you could do a barbecue down there, man, and send us some footage and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know how they doing out there? They do the taste testing and all that. That shit's dope.
Oh yeah. I plan to do that. I plan to do all that. I plan to start like my own catering company, right, and then eventually move on to getting a food truck. But I'm first gonna start with doing healthy, like protein snacks.
Well, I'm gonna tell you straight up and down. Dude, stop putting your ideas out there. We on the air, Mo. We can talk about that behind the scene. Do not put your futuristic, innovative ideas out there. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Wait until you actually set it off, and then you come back and you let the people know. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I I just learned recently, you know what I'm saying? Once we got our mind on it, we should just keep it like that until we actually set it off. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop telling the right hand what the left hand about to do. Because you got some shit that motherfuckers hear it. Remember, this shit is on Spotify. This shit gonna be around. We gonna send this show to everybody. So this shit get into the wrong hands. Motherfucker be come out with that food truck talking about, yo, we got the motherfucking white teas.
I'll feel you, but let me say this. That's you absolutely right about that. But
Cause you got some good ideas, Walt.
What I got to offer, ain't no one can stop me. Like, you can hear what I'm doing. I don't mean you're gonna have what I got to offer.
That's a
fact.
fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
fact. You know what I'm saying? So you can open up a food truck. You can start your own catering company. That don't mean you have the ideas that I have, and I don't mean you have the experience that I have. And that doesn't mean.
And it might taste nasty. That shit might be whack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So and people have done everything that I want to do. People have done it. It's just I have my own creativity, which is
right.
mine. So you get what I'm saying? So it's just like I've always been very brilliant with coming up with my own topics and own creations.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So this is destined. No one can stop what I'm gonna do. Now I'm not gonna give out my recipes online, like, you get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, you got recipes and all that?
Yeah. As a chef, when you be in the kitchen for so long.
Oh, you gotta.
I think about food all the time.
You gotta start working about your putting out a cookbook.
Oh yeah. I plan to do all that.
A nice little ebook, a joint online. They call it an ebook, but it'd be a cookbook. They're going to be crazy.
This is the thing about being a chef. You got to be able to take anything and make it into something. And that's where I'm at with it. Like flavors. You got to know flavors. You got to know what goes with what. And that's when you know you reach that status of being a chef.
Well, that's that sauteing. Like, you know, your sautés and all that.
Yeah. Like, I could just come up with anything. You could give me, like, say, for instance, the TV show Chopped.
Mm-hmm.
They give them a box of ingredients, all different types of ingredients, and they got to come up with something out of it. And there's all types of stuff that doesn't go together, and they have to make something. But that's what being a chef is. You get what I'm saying? Taking stuff that you never used before, or different ingredients that you never incorporated, and taking it and incorporating it and coming up with something magnificent. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm all about. That's what I'm all about. It's all about creativity. And like I said, I think about food all day long because, for one, I love to eat, and for two, I've been in the kitchen for so long. It's just embedded in my brain. You get what I'm saying? So I got ideas all day long, and then I'm steady on Instagram and all these people I follow, all these chefs I follow on Instagram, watching what they cook. You get what I'm saying? So I'm seeing all that stuff that they cook, and all the stuff and all the knowledge that I have already. It's just feeding my brain. You get what I'm saying? My brain is constantly thinking about food and different ideas and different tastes. Like I said, you got to know your flavors. You got to know flavors. So that's the main thing. I know flavors because I've been in the kitchen forever. So, and I currently am a vegan. I don't eat animal products no more. So that's my new wave. But as far as cooking flesh, it's like I've done that for 15 years, 17 years. So it's like I've worked in so many different type of cuisines. You get what I'm saying? That it's in my brain that I don't really need to. It just comes naturally. You dig? Mr. All Natral. You already know.
Now, how do you incorporate that with the personal training? How do you incorporate being a chef? You know what I'm saying? Working your brand and with the with the healthy eating, because a lot of people who like to eat, they don't really eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? Speaking for myself, I don't really eat as healthy as I should, but I'm definitely taking a look at it. How do you incorporate being a chef? I mean, how do you incorporate all that shit, B?
Oh, first of all, the vegan lifestyle was so wide open now. See, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, no one wasn't talking about being vegan. You get what I'm saying? And the food wasn't as toxic as it was now.
What about
like
what about they were saying at least like 20 years ago they were like, yo, I'm a vegetarian. What is a vegetarian to a vegan? Like, what is that?
See, a vegetarian still eats dairy products. So a vegetarian still eats cheese, and a vegetarian still eats egg. A vegetarian doesn't eat flesh. It doesn't eat the meat. It doesn't eat chicken. They don't eat chicken. They don't eat fish. They don't eat pork. They don't eat lamb, and they don't eat red meat. Now you have a pescatarian. You have pescatarians that they eat fish. They just only eat fish.
Right.
Now a vegan doesn't eat no animal products at all. No animal at all. No honey. A true vegan doesn't eat no honey. Doesn't wear leather. Doesn't contribute to any animal slaughtering. You hear what I'm saying? Doesn't contribute to nothing to do with harming animals, because they torture the animals. They don't even kill the animals properly. If you ever watch tutorials, they skin the animals while they're still alive. It's like they get joy out of doing it.
Nah, it's
brutal.
brutal.
I don't understand it. That's
it's brutal. I was watching some shit on that. The shit is brutal.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah,
and I
like,
tell people, yeah, I'm listening, bro.
It's like shit that you can't imagine. I can't even front. I took a peek at that. This shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. And we don't need animal products to live off of. And for one, it's killing us. We are not meant to ingest animal fat. We're not. We're not meant to. All we're doing is eating blood. We're vampires. We're addicted to the blood. That's what we're doing. And carbs, for instance. Carbs. Just listen to what I'm saying. Carbs. Carbs is nothing but cardboard. Look how it starts off. Carbs. Cardboard. That's all it is. Flour is man-made. If it's not made from nature, if nature didn't make it, don't take it. The words of Dr. Sabi. True story. It's killing us. My grandmother died at 54 years old. And she was overweight. She couldn't move. I used to have to wash her. I used to have to clean her because she couldn't move because she was overweight. And she died. And all she did was used to feed me pork almost every day. Pork chops, ham steak, ham and cheese sandwiches, lamb chops. I could keep going. And I never liked the vegetables. She would give me vegetables, and I would say I don't want it because I'm so addicted to the blood. No, I want more pork chops. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now you couldn't pay me to eat no pork chop. You get what I'm saying? Right. That was the first thing I gave up was pork, because pork is so greasy. A pig doesn't sweat. That's why it's so greasy. You get what I'm saying? True story. You could take, and like I said, the veganism lifestyle is so wide open nowadays that you don't need meat. You could take mushrooms, cauliflowers, and turn that. The texture on mushrooms and cauliflower is almost the same as eating flesh, just minus the blood. You can make ribs. There's a fruit called jackfruit. The texture is similar to pulled pork, you would say. You get what I'm saying? Like when you shred it and you pull it apart. People take that and it looks exactly like flesh. You could take jackfruit and make it into ribs, rib jackfruits, where it looks exactly like ribs, and it has the texture to it. Main thing about veganism or eating cauliflower, mushrooms, or jackfruit is the texture. When you eat meat, you're looking for texture and the flavor. So now, if you take a vegetable that has a very good texture to it, all you do is have to season it the way you would season your chicken. and it's gonna fulfill you. It's gonna fulfill that need that you're looking for.
Well, I'm listening. I'm sending out the blast on the show, so everybody can listen to it.
Yeah. So my thing is, like I said right now, I'm working on starting my company with nutritious snacks. So right now I'm making all types of banana breads and all types of things of that nature, and I'm giving them out to people. I make it all the time. Right now I got some bananas in the refrigerator sitting there ripening up. And next week I'm going to be doing my first fitness class at Snap Fitness in Estero, Florida. I'm going to be doing my first fitness class. So I'm gonna make some banana bread for them to bring it into them, and that's how I'm gonna start incorporating my business and incorporating that you don't need to eat animal products to fulfill that need that you're looking for. You can take plant-based material and still fulfill that need, and you don't need sugar. Sugar is the number one cause of death. Is the number one drug in the world.
That
you don't need
all that sugar, right?
Yeah, you don't need that table sugar. You can take things like dates. Dates is naturally sweet. So I love dates. I make a date cream out of dates. You take the dates and you boil it, or you take it and you let it sit for a day, and it softens up, and then you put it through the food processor with water, and then now you can use that as a natural sweetener.
Right.
Or you can buy date syrup, but I recommend doing everything from scratch. So I take my own dates and soak it, and then make my own date cream.
Now, where did you say you doing your first fitness? What's the name of the gym?
My first fitness class, I'm going to be making some banana bread for them, so they could see that you don't.
And when you doing that? That's next week, you said?
Yeah, that's next Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Yes, sir.
Next Tuesday, and that's out there in Florida. What's the name of the gym? Snaps?
Snap Fitness, yes. It's a 24-hour gym. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Sir. Snap Fitness next Tuesday.
In Estero, Florida. I'm going to be making a YouTube video for it, too. So be on the lookout for that video.
Right, that's gonna be dope. That's dope.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be doing a fitness class every week until I build up my clientele. Because currently I work in 2 vegan restaurants right now.
Mm-hmm.
One is in Fort Myers, downtown Fort Myers, and the other one is in Cape Coral, Florida. One is called the Green Cup Cafe. And the next one is called the Vegan Drive-Thru. I love that one because it's actually like a Burger King for vegans, a fast food spot for vegans. What? It has a drive-thru. It's amazing. When I seen it, I was like, oh, I gotta work here. It's
so what
amazing.
You doing? What you doing?
Oh, I'm not the chef there right now, so there's another chef there. But I'm just cooking everything. I'm doing everything. I'm on the line.
That's called.
The place.
You on the line, right? I've been following some of that terminology. You know what I'm saying, like sous chef.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you on the line. The line is not easy.
Oh no, it's not. It's hard work. It's wear and tear. I spent years on the line. Like it breaks you down if you spend too much time. Like chefs have a lot of back pain. Like I got back pain from it. I got chronic pelvic pain from that, from working so many hours and building my craft. Because like I said, I'm a self-proclaimed chef, so I had to go through the steps of working so many jobs and working a lot of hours, so I could get the knowledge as other chefs have. You get what I'm saying? So I worked a lot of hours, and that's just the life of a chef. Chef.
Tell me an experience about being a chef when maybe if you got let go, if you got let off. You want to tell the people how you to continue to, you know what I'm saying, strive. Because I know in anything we do, you know what I'm saying, especially us black folks, you know what I'm saying, put it out there, we got the talent, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to put you on. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's a lot of I know it's a lot of shit you went through as far as the cooking situation, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, especially being black, being from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? And especially some of these restaurants you working at, well, some of these motherfuckers are prestigious joints. You know what I'm saying? Corporate, big corporate joints.
Yeah, that's a good topic. That's a good topic. So I was living in Montpelier, Vermont. Shout out to Montpelier. That's the capital of Vermont. There's no fast food restaurants in Montpelier, Vermont too. They have their own fast food restaurants.
Oh, they eat good out there. They eat good.
Yeah, it's a lot of vegans. They don't play that. They don't play that out there. That was the first town I went to in Vermont. But there's a restaurant downtown. I can't remember the name of it. The owner, he owns the restaurant and he owns a hotel and he owns the movie theater. So anybody that's familiar with downtown Montpelier, they know what I'm talking about.
They know what's up. Facts. All
yeah,
right.
Yeah, because it's all right next to the hotel and the restaurant is connected, and then the movie theater is right across the street. So this is what? This is like 10 years ago. So I got a job there. As a line cook or whatever. The restaurant was one of the most busiest restaurants that I worked in, and it was a 5-star restaurant, 5 dining. I mean, the best of the best. The best of the steaks, tomahawk steaks, T-bones, oysters, scallops, whatever, the best quality of food, you get what I'm saying, that you would want. Like, a lot of the politicians ate there. The mayor of this town ate there. So all the politicians would go there. That's the type of crowd he had. Okay. So I remember I wasn't that experienced. I wasn't that experienced enough to work the line. But I don't care. That's how you learn. I still wanted to work, and I still didn't care. So the owner was he was rude. He was rich. You get what I'm saying? So he wasn't a nice guy. So like I said, it was one of those spots where they do brunch and they do dinners, and on their dinners they would probably serve 200 or 300 people. That's a lot because dinner time comes. Yeah, dinner time is between like 6 and 8 o'clock. Right. So now this is the thing about restaurants. Everybody wants to eat dinner at the same time. It all comes at once. You get what I'm saying? Because you think about it, everybody usually eats dinner between 6 and 8 o'clock. You get what I'm saying? In restaurants. So trying to feed 300 people in between those 2 hours is just so much stress.
It's unheard of.
Yeah, this pressure. So I wasn't experienced enough. I couldn't keep up. So I remember I was doing brunch one day, and it was just a line out the door, and I couldn't keep up. So the owner, and he was a chef. He was the executive chef and the owner. So the executive chef, for those that don't know, he's the one that does all the paperwork, and he's the chef too. He does the orders. Chef.
He make the food orders. He do the payroll. He does everything. I've been tapping into some of that like word. So I hear you talking. I'm like, yo, this nigga know what he talking about. Word.
Yeah. So I remember he brought me to the back with him and his sous chef. Sous chef is the second in command. He takes the orders from the chef. Right. You get what I'm saying? So when the chef is not around, the sous chef is in control. So they brought me to the back, and they started sitting me down. Started interrogating me because I couldn't keep up. To asking me like, he started sassing me basically, telling me
like, come on, man. What's up, guys?
Yeah, like you started asking me questions about culinary. Started asking me just like going into it, like started saying, all right, you might be a good cook at home. You get what I'm saying? But that's a totally different beast. And at this time, I probably had like 5 years of experience, and I had never worked in fine dining. That was like my first time. You get what I'm saying? So from that day forth, I told myself I'm gonna become a chef from that. Like, there's nothing that's gonna stop me. You get what I'm saying? The fact that they brought me in the back and basically sassed me and try to,
bring you down. Try to bring you down. Right.
Yeah. Try to assassinate my character, basically. I said from here, it's like, all right, I'm gonna show you, because I'm one of those people. I'm from the Bronx. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've been through everything. Like I can survive everything. And from being from New York, you have to be a fast thinker. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm a good line cook, because I'm a fast thinker. I could do 5 things at once. And being on the line, you have to be able to do that. You get what I'm saying? Because you might have the saute area, you might have the grill. You get what I'm saying? You might have something on the grill, and you might have something you're sauteing, and you might have the fryer where you got things in the fryer. So you got to be able to keep up with all of those. You get what I'm saying? Because you might need to have all those items out at the same time, and it might just be you online. So you got to be a fast thinker. So from that day forth is when I started working 2 jobs in kitchens. Started working 70 hours a week. You get what I'm saying? Going from one kitchen to the next. Going from waking up at 5:30 in the morning, doing breakfast and lunch, and going to my next job, doing dinner. I did that for about 3 or 4 years straight, to where I not to say I perfected my culinary, but where I've gained so much experience from doing it from night to morning, every day, 6 days a week. Yeah. That's what I would have to say, is never give up. Even if you can't do the job, still go for it, but still start from small. Start from dishwasher first. Then build yourself up. Then you got to test yourself. You got to put yourself in the fire. You got to put yourself in an uncomfortable atmosphere, because it's all about pressure. When you're on that line, it's pressure. You can't fold. That's the thing about the difference between going to culinary school and being a self-proclaimed chef working in restaurants. See, people that go to culinary school, they don't really have the experience of being online.
They don't know shit.
Yeah. They might know recipes. Don't get me wrong. They know recipes because they're training and they have cookbooks. You get what I'm saying? And they have people train them. So they know how to cook the food. Don't get me wrong. It's just they don't know the experience of having pressure, of having 100 people want their food, and tickets keep coming in. And you got 50 tickets on the board, and you got 20 minutes at most to get the food out. And each meal takes 10 to 15 minutes sometimes to cook. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's pressure. A lot of inexperienced cooks I see go through that. They might have 10 or 15 tickets and they fold because they're worried about all 15 tickets at once. So I recommend, if you have a whole bunch of tickets, you focus on your first 5. You knock the first 5 out, you get those out the way, then you knock the next 5 out. Don't look at all of the tickets, because it's just gonna throw you off. Usually people take the tickets, if they got 20 tickets, they take 5 or 7, they hang them up, and they take the rest and they separate them. So they won't even have to see them. So they can just focus on their first 7 tickets. And that's how you move forward.
Yo, Wolf, straight up and down, you know what I'm saying? The information is vital. You already know. We're going to take it one step further. One step further. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it out there as far as the cost of living?
Oh, right now where I'm at, in Fort Myers. So before I got to Fort Myers, I lived in Lehigh, and they would say, some people say that's like where the low income is at. Like, not that many rich people live in Lehigh because the income is very low.
How does it look?
Lehigh is like the woods. Like it's a lot of trees. You can't get perception, so it's that type of environment. Like, yeah, it's definitely the woods. It's definitely the woods for Florida. Yeah. It's beautiful to me. I mean, I like the woodsy atmosphere because I like my peace and quiet, and I lived in Vermont and New Hampshire for 15 years, so I appreciate that. You get what I'm saying? And it's a lot of land. You get what I'm saying? You got a lot of space. You could grow your own fruits and vegetables.
It's
You could do your own gardening.
It's motherfucking portals out there in the motherfucking woods, whoop. You know that, right? You know what a portal is, right? A portal.
No, I don't. What is that?
Yeah, man.
What is it?
A portal is like a gateway for outer dimensions to come into this dimension. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of portals out there. A lot of portals.
I know what a portal is. All right, I just needed you to break it down. All right, it makes sense. It makes sense because there's a lot of open space.
How's the weather been out there? It's been raining. It's been raining.
Oh yeah. This is rainy season right here. Yeah. It rains every day. Anywhere from 2 and on, in between 2 and 5 to cool it down.
A lot of lightning. When it be raining, do it be lightning?
Nah, not yet. That's hurricane season. That's coming soon. Hurricane season is like right around the corner. That's when it's a lot of lightning and stuff like that. Yeah, right now it just rains. It just rains every day between 2 and 5. Sometimes a little bit longer. And yeah, the rain gets crazy out here. The rain is the rain gets heavy to where like you can't even see. Where you might have to pull over if you're driving.
That's why I call Florida, places like Colorado, places like Texas, I call those places the belly of the beast. You know what I'm saying? That's why I call it the belly of the beast, because in Florida there's a lot of portals opening. You know what I'm saying? Colorado, of course, Colorado is like, you know what I'm saying, another belly of the beast. That's why I call it that. You know what I'm saying? I get that from, you know what I'm saying, listening to the big homie Yash Radio. You know what I'm saying? And then I go and do my little research and look at like the weather. And then you know how they show pictures and all that? That shit be looking crazy. Like, holy shit.
Well, you gotta filter that information down to me.
Facts.
Because I'm definitely a believer of all that. I'm definitely a believer that we're not the only beings here on this planet. There's no way that we could be.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. You know what I'm saying? But I know definitely we're going to come back next Sunday, you know what I'm saying, and get a re-report, you know what I'm saying, a review of what's going on in your neck of the woods. You know what I'm saying? We're going to chop it up. You know what I'm saying? We just did like a little 45 minutes. That quick, Mo.
Dang, it's been 45 minutes?
48.
I feel like I ain't even...
48.
I feel like it's only been about 15 minutes. I ain't even get into to everything.
48.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing.
Word.
See, times fly when you're doing something positive or having fun. When we doing
facts.
both right now.
Big facts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So definitely, you know what I'm saying, before we get out of here, give them your information again. Let them know, you know what I'm saying, next Tuesday, the fitness, you know what I'm saying, the fitness class. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have the online classes coming soon. So give them a quick breakdown of what's, you know what I'm saying, popping.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Mr. All Natral, MrAllNatUral. And my email address is anthony.1580 WHITE @iCloud.com. My other email is Anthony ANTHONY WHITE@gmail.com.
Big fact.
And yeah, next week I have a brand new Instagram page, and I can remember my TikTok. My TikTok is Mr All Natral too, but it has a couple numbers into it that I can't remember. But next week I'll make sure I have all that information, the rest of that information for the rest of the crowd and my fans.
Facts.
And then my fitness class is gonna be on Tuesday in Estero, Florida at 6 o'clock. I'm going to be teaching a yoga class because I have my yoga certification too.
Tap in, trap in. I'm going to send you the show right now to your phone so you can send the blast out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to send it to you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to chop it up next week, man. You already know what it is. Smoke Session. Mr. All Natural. You already know.
Yes, sir. Peace and blessings.